on, everybody? This is an exciting evening. I'm your host, Matt Brown of the Productive Conversations podcast, and I have my guest, my buddy for many years, one of the best storytellers, and just an all-around good vibes guy. And one of the reasons why I made this podcast in the first place is to have him share the great stories he shares with me. But here he is, Jose Rivera. Welcome to the Productive Conversations podcast. How are you?
Introduction. Thank you. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm really, really excited. Been looking forward to this, and this is a great way to end our weekend on this really nice Sunday night in October, just chilling. And
yes, sir.
Thanks for coming out here.
You're welcome.
So, bro, first thing you told me when you came in, you're killing it at Foxwoods. Tell me about that. What's going on at Foxwoods this weekend?
Well, I went to go jump out of the fucking top of the building or fucking zip lining off the building, that bullshit they be having over there. And I decided, fuck it, let me just gamble for a little bit. I'm more of a craps player and roulette player. I mean, some people play poker, some people play the fucking slots. I'm fucking good on that shit.
And how'd you wind up doing?
I won like 300. Craps, if you go to the casino, you gotta play craps. Craps is the easiest way to win big. If you know what you're doing, you can really come off big.
Like, my parents are gamblers.
Right.
I have the gene to do it. My grandpa was a big gambler.
Right.
My other grandma, both sides are big gamblers. I do play a little blackjack. I'm somewhat not kind of nice at it.
But you playing blackjack one-on-one, or you playing blackjack with a group of people?
With the tables, hit that.
Okay, but you're just going against the dealer.
Yeah.
See, that's different from the casino. You can't be doing that shit. You can have an old lady come snuff you.
Because why?
Because you gotta work realistically when you're playing blackjack. You gotta work as a team. If you have multiple people, so there's gonna sometimes you're gonna have to take that hit. Usually when you're playing one-on-one or with a couple people, you'll just hit or not hit. But there's certain etiquettes that you gotta play, and you can. If you really don't follow the rules, you can piss a person off and they'll fuck you over right after. That's why I stay away from fucking blackjack. If it ain't like fucking from the hood, I ain't fucking with it.
Bro, what was the most successful night you've ever had at a casino somewhere ever?
Played roulette, probably made, it was somewhere between almost 1,800, like 2 hands.
Yeah.
It probably my best day. Really.
So what else is good, Jose? How's life going for you? How's your 2020 been?
I mean, I work for the state, so I mean, my job is secure for now. So I mean, it hasn't been really work, but I'm recently single now. I mean, I guess 2020 took that way. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty fucking boring.
2020's been boring out of though.
Can't go do shit, can't fucking go clubbing, can't get out there. So I mean, realistically, I'm just focused on me, work, hitting the gym, pretty much staying to myself.
I hear that. Nice, almost kind of like a restart button for you.
Yeah, you're really realistically just hibernating, waiting for that vaccine or cure or whatever is supposed to fucking come out.
What have you been hearing about the vaccine? Is it coming close? I've heard stuff. It could be the summer. I've heard it could be after this election.
I mean, I heard from what I was told. Since I work for the town, they're predicting announcement by the beginning of the year, but
2021.
But it is not gonna reach us in full capacity, full everybody until the spring or the summer, from what I was told. And then nothing's going back to normal until 2022, beginning of 2022. Supposedly that's what we've been told. And that's why they're realistic, if you notice that there's a spike coming up. Because the state don't give a fuck. Realistically, nobody's giving a fuck. At this moment, they're more worried about being reelected.
Yeah, there's a spike that just so happens to happen in this country 2 weeks before the election. I mean, of course, there's all these contributing factors and why that's happening, but it's hard to trust who you could say, like, we've seen plenty of times this year that one thing's reported and it's completely changed or taken back. I'm nowhere close to being an expert. I'm trying to see whoever I can. I try my best to differentiate who's a reliable source, who's not. It's amazing how many people will believe tweets that aren't like people who are journalists or no source.
Right.
And then they'll be humongously viral. Like you said, I just can't wait for this to end. I mean,
do you think it's gonna end soon?
No, I mean the way that did I think at the beginning? I thought when this all went down in March, I just figured, okay, this is gonna be a good 6 months, and I guess we're somewhere closer to our regular lives, but wearing it with the mask and shit, and it's hard for people to find jobs.
I think this is as close as we're gonna get to it for a while. I think wintertime we're gonna be a whole shit show.
Yeah, the winter's gonna freak me out, and who knows what dictates it. And again, I think a lot of this is decided on the election, people's attitudes especially. And well, yeah, I do think your answer makes more sense. 2022. I always thought fall 2021. That's what I thought at the very beginning. This would take 18 months.
That'd be the biggest rush in the world if you really think of it. You announce a vaccine at earliest. You can announce a vaccine during election right after election. Be like November, December.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. We announce something, but then realistically, how many people you realize? Not even 50% of the country takes the flu shot. Now you need.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
So now you expect other motherfuckers to come in and I'll take this vaccine, where half of them won't. Or half of them right now you can probably do a poll out there and be like, how many people are gonna take the vaccine? Ain't nobody gonna take that vaccine, especially if fucking Trump is president and Trump is saying, fucking take it.
Exactly. That's another thing too. Like, who you'd believe? There's a hella amount of anti-vacciners, and like that's why I said I figured because we're so bad. It seems we're so bad at procrastinating as a whole. We don't know what we figured out. I do think it's gonna take forever. 2022 makes a lot of sense. I mean, I guess I'll take that if that means it's truly done. I don't.
Yeah, but you also by 2022 you also realize businesses. This is just like a domino effect. All right, you get to 2022, but you really think about how many businesses out there are gonna even fucking last. Like movie theaters, before you know it, like biggest chains of movie theaters are saying they're gonna run out of money. What, by the end of this year?
Yep.
And like 2 fucking more months they got.
AMC.
I heard. Yeah, AMC is gonna rent the whole theater. Like, who the fuck gonna do that? Who wanna go watch fucking Beetlejuice? Or some fucking dumb fucking old movie and rent out a whole fucking theater to do this shit? Makes no fucking sense. You might buy yourself an extra fucking month. Alright, so cool. Now those movie theaters ain't gonna last. You buy yourself now, at best, most movie theaters are gonna be gone by the middle of fucking 21.
Yeah, that's just devastating. And we'll think of the the actual live theater performance theaters. The Broadway's closed until May, for now, and who knows how much they're gonna last. The comedy clubs.
Well, comedy clubs are open.
Yeah, and the
one in Bridgeport's open.
They had mad great guests right before this. Stress Factory.
Right, they're open. You know what about this? You know what I just remembered? Fuck 2020, because fucking Hooters closed down.
Hooters is gone.
Hooters fucking gone. It was the first to go.
Like the whole chain is done.
No, just the one little fucking restaurant in Connecticut, and the whole fucking Fairfield County gone.
R.I.P. Milford Hooters. Oh man, shouts to all the people who lost their jobs and cannot provide those.
Yeah,
tasty,
shout out to all the Hooter
wings.
girls if you listen to this shit.
What else have we, well, yeah, by the way, I'm glad we could at least have the comedy clubs, at least in Connecticut. I know in New York, I don't think they're open.
Manhattan shut down. They ain't fucking opened up in a long fucking time.
Like you said, 2022.
Yeah, that's done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some stores are still open over there. I'm supposed to go there in November. I'm kind of fucking nervous.
Yeah, No, you have to type in a certain zip codes to see whose hits are hit and others.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just what a mess.
Right.
That's why I do agree with you. That 2022.
Yeah, 2022 is you might get a sense of normalcy, a sense of where you can relax. You probably still wear the face mask.
I mean,
maybe the distancing's maybe a little bit, but
yeah, this just definitely has like you mentioned, the phases of it too. Like during the summer, you almost forgot it was a thing. Then now it's cold. I mean, it's a part of this is the part of life when you really feel like.
But do you think it's gonna lower when it gets colder or worse? I mean,
it's
gonna be a
much
shit
worse.
show. Do you? I think it's gonna be a shit show simply because you can't. The flu. Let's get it, not everybody's fucking smart, so not people are gonna fucking know right away it's COVID or the fucking flu. So people are gonna go fucking butt hurt and crazy, figuring out which one do they have the flu, do they not. But realistically, when it gets colder, ain't nobody fucking gonna fuck around. Like nobody's going out there.
Especially with I think especially with yeah, like you said, people are gonna get confused that their common cold is COVID.
I think that's
get
where
a headache and stuff like that.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, he just got the flu. They ain't worried about it. And all the time he's fucking about to die 2 weeks later because it's fucking COVID.
Yeah, and I guess it really depends on the type of person you are. If you want to go out, like you mentioned, or those people trying to get out, those who dating. That's where the dating apps come in handy now.
Yeah, but the dating apps it's great. The dating apps now, like I said, I'm recently single. Well, it's complicated. It's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to ask me, I'm single. Like trying to dating apps and going on dating apps. I thought about going on dating apps again, but then, am I really? I'm gonna take my time. Well,
are you gonna risk COVID to get?
Am I really gonna waste bullshit? Just go have fucking dinner with a mask on and then fucking don't know the person who the fuck she fucking with.
Oh yeah.
It's like realistically, do I really want to go through this shit? When you talk about gym, I go to gym almost every day now. So I feel like if I'm gonna meet someone, it'll probably be at the gym.
Yeah.
And I probably feel more comfortable since with them because you kind of go to the gym every day and you kind of see them every day. You kind of feel kind of a comfort again, and that you kind of have. Plus, you have this kind of bond because you both have this one thing that you have. So I mean, I feel like if I'm with the next person I'm gonna date is probably someone that's doesn't have to have that great body, but as long as have that thing in their mindset that they want to go to the gym and want to take care of themselves.
Tell me about this world. You talk about like the more PC world.
Yeah, fuck, like man. Grow fucking balls. Like, fuck. Gives a fuck.
Where do you think that changed? Like, what started to get people to, focus more on a PC world? Where did some of that?
You assume it gradually started. If you think about it, you really think about it, like in the late 1990s.
Late 90s.
Fucking. You look back at all the fucking shows, like TV shows, even go to the 70s, the 80s, and the shit they be putting on. You would not get that shit now.
Oh, dude, I was watching My Name is Earl. Remember that show, My Name is Earl, from the 2000s? I was like, there's some bad jokes that would not fly. I still thought the jokes were hilarious. They didn't offend me, but like, it would not fly. That show would get even more canceled than it is now.
Everybody's so fucking sensitive.
Yeah. So you were saying, people are sensitive now.
Yeah, fuck them. I mean, grow balls, my dude. It's like motherfuckers out there wonder why they're fucking single because they're so fucking, like, they're always on their fucking periods.
Tell me, why do you think there are more single people than ever now?
Because nobody got balls to talk to women?
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Because they overthink shit? Realistically? I mean, we have a mutual friend, not a bad looking dude, great personality if you really get to know him, if you really get to know the person.
Yeah.
But straight when we go to a bar or club, have a few drinks, he's quiet. He's the one standing at the wall.
Yeah, he's just at the corner. Doesn't want to interact or network or just talk and say, hey.
Exactly. He doesn't rather fucking Instagram or take pictures with a bunch of dudes. I mean, do what you may, but get out there, take your licking, don't get afraid to get hurt, and get in there. You only can learn from it. I think people don't realize getting rejected. If you take rejection as this negative, you're missing the point. You can turn that rejection into something positive. You can learn from it and move on from it and be something better from it. You only can grow. I think when people don't understand that and they're trying to fucking... It's so hard to... It's like... The old me understand that, because I used to be fucking afraid. You would go to a bar and you see this pretty girl like to the left of you with her friends, and you wish you, in your mind, you play it off as like you can go to her, like you got this, and you make no moves. You're frozen, because you just, in the back of your head, you're just shitting on yourself. And you're like, nah, she would never fuck with me. You're already rejecting yourself before she can. And I was like that. But now you kind of just grow, like, you kind of like, one day you just gotta man the fuck up. And just get in there and just, fuck it, you know what? She's gonna reject me? Fuck it. At least I shoot my shot. I don't have to play that game of the what if. Because motherfuckers out there that are scared and are being big pussy on the pedestal, them motherfuckers are the ones that the next morning are gonna be thinking about it, being like, what if?
Yeah.
And I kind of live my life is like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need the what ifs anymore. I'm just gonna, if I'm gonna lose, if she's gonna shit on me, fuck it. Then she ain't meant to be with me. Alright, keep it moving. I don't want to be with a person like that.
It's all about that character development, am I right?
Right.
That's how I used to be the same way. I used to be a much bigger person and very insecure. And then one day it didn't hurt anymore to get rejected, to be honest. It really didn't bother me. And as long as I knew I was being respectful and not doing anything offensive or walling and out, I knew that I at least tried.
Realistic, you have to put the mindset, and you really have to think of it as like, all guys like sports, whatever fucking sports. So let's say soccer. You're trying to hit the goal. You're basically on the bench. You know you can hit the goal, so go for it. If you miss, you miss. But you got a chance to take in the shot. Take the shot. Motherfuckers already out there, you're like, you know what, pass it to the other motherfucker. Like, you want to hit that winning goal. You want to hit that shot, you should just hit the fucking shot.
The good ones always make it, right? The legends.
Right.
Jordan never missed a big shot.
And even if, think of it, even if you missed the shot, even if you got rejected or they blocked your goal, now you just learned from it. And now you know when the next time I go and step up and try again, I'm going to try something different. Or I'm just going to learn from it. And you're going to just become better from it. I mean, you can sit there and wonder what if, and you can put yourself out the game. But where are you going to benefit? Or where are you going to fucking learn from it?
You won't.
Exactly.
You won't. And
that's why those motherfuckers are sitting in the corner of the fucking club, hanging out the wall. Might as well hold people's coats.
Get some money while you're at it.
Might as well.
Yeah, I know it's hard for these people to understand. What's that moment, and they got it. They all have it in you. You have it in you to get whoever you want, realistically.
Them girls that you looking at, that you like, ain't no different from you. They're no better than you. So why are you giving them all the power? Why are you acting scared? Fuck it.
Once you're given the green light, have some fun out here, you know?
Right.
Oh, man. So, Jose, as I said, you're a storyteller. It's one of my favorite things about you. Yo, you've interacted with a lot of famous people in this world. From all the things you've done living your simple but enjoyable life.
Right.
That's fair to say. Enjoyable, simple, all that.
I enjoy life so far. Can't complain.
So, can you tell me this time? I just love this story, and I really hope the audience can hear this. There's an actor named Woody Harrelson.
Oh, that story?
Can you tell us about the time you met Woody Harrelson?
If Woody Harrelson listens to you, you're the fucking man. I know I owe you the next role. I'll tell you that.
You owe him the next. All right, elaborate on that.
All right, so my cousin is a assistant PA.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the movie. It was The Messenger. I know fucking.
The Messenger?
Yeah, I think Ben Frost was in it. Whatever was in it with him or whatever.
He got an Oscar nomination for that.
Did he?
Yeah, The Messenger.
Fuck. I didn't even see the movie. But anyway,
hilarious.
so I'm over there. I go visit my cousin. He's on set working over there, and we're just chilling. And he tells me it's about the bar, whatever. So we go there, and I see my cousin, and then he's chilling. I guess people that did the movie are all there together.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Willie Harrison, and we're drinking, we're bullshitting. He's telling us stories, people, blah blah blah, and we. All of a sudden, this motherfucker start rolling up joints and shit, and we start passing that shit. Fucking like one of the greatest people in the world.
So you can honestly say you have psyched and smoked weed with Woody Harrelson.
Yes.
And how did the conversation? Hey, Woody Harrelson, my name's Jose. How you doing? Is that how it started? Or do you?
No, my cousin is the one that introduced us.
Okay.
So we kind of
just hit it off right there.
We kind of just hit it off. He was telling us that how great my cousin is, which is probably just full of shit, but whatever. And then we kind of go out there. He asked me what I was doing, and I was just telling him, just here, this is bullshit. And then he kind of like, all right, whatever. Kind of drink. You could tell he was kind of feeling me out, see if I was fucking starstruck, which I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's good, but he's not like fucking like someone like, oh my god, Willie Harrison.
Yeah.
But anyway, became a big fan after we smoked weed. So he's amazing. So if you're listening, I got you.
That's a win. Shouts to Woody Harrelson for that. What other cool celebrity interactions have you had, man? Can you tell me some more?
I met.
Who you meet?
Alright, so I met the guys from Entourage TV show.
Okay.
All amazing. All of them. The only one that's not amazing, I forgot. The one that fucking. You played E, motherfucker. You fucking stink. But everybody else is amazing.
So, you don't like
Kevin
Connolly?
Kevin Connolly? Yeah, he was a fucking prima donna bitch. Oh my god.
What did he do to upset you?
He didn't fuck like. So they were filming. It was like the last season. It was the season they were going home and they were in New York.
Okay, the episode went back to Queens.
Correct. So we're there, and I can tell you exactly where we was fucking at. We were at the part where Ari is walking in to Drama's bar.
Yeah, and that's where he gives the phone to Vinny.
Exactly.
To tell Martin Scorsese.
Exactly.
Him.
So we were there at that. I was there at that scene.
You were there, so you seen that. So you saw.
I wasn't inside the bar, but we were all chilling outside. So
you're filming the scene. You're at
they're
the set
filming
of
the scene. They're filming the scene. Ari getting out the fucking car, going into the bar.
Okay.
But everybody was bullshit chilling.
Okay.
So we were all chilling. Ari's mad cool. Everybody was just talking bullshit, waiting for the next scene to come up.
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking this little motherfucker, Kevin, whatever his name is, was like some prima donna little bitch. When he only talked to people that he only fucks with people that
are also actors and
right actors or they work there anyway in his fucking studio. But everybody else was kind of chill.
Oh man, who was your favorite? Let me ask. Who was your favorite of the Entourage crew? Who's the best to hang out with?
Gotta be Drama.
Johnny Drama?
Johnny Drama was awesome.
Kevin Dillon, he's a man?
Yeah, he's awesome.
What makes him the man?
Just he was funny, like he didn't give a fuck, like he would joke around and talk to you. Same with Turtle.
Jerry Ferrara?
Yeah, those two were like mad chill, down to earth type.
And you could honestly say you chill with those guys.
Yes.
Awesome. Just another one.
Right. I gotta think. I guess it's my cousin because he works in the movie business. So only because of him, I get to meet half half these people and shit. Like, I got to meet.
Did you notice the Entourage poster right next to it?
There. Movie was good.
You like the movie? The Entourage
movie? It was better than the fucking season finale episode, I'll tell you that right now. That made no fucking sense.
Oh, man.
They just try to fucking make everything come together, and it's just fucked up. That shit reminds me like how they fucking fucked up Dexter. Thank God they're bringing that shit back.
Yeah, you saw they're bringing a final 10-episode season.
Well, they're saying that it's a short season, but if it does fucking good, do you think they're not gonna fucking do another one?
I don't know, unless it's such a satisfying ending.
I mean, I think personally, they're saying, I don't think they even said it was a final season. They just said it was a short series.
I just saw it was on. I didn't really look into it, but I saw
think it's just a short 10-episode series to bring it back on the new HBO. I mean, not HBO, Showtime app. Just HBO. Obviously, everybody got HBO Max. Nobody got that. I
love HBO Max.
Nobody got that fucking shitty Showtime shit.
I won't lie. I'm a Showtime subscriber.
Are you really?
Yeah, bro. You know what? I love Jesus and Miro right here. But that's just me. Also, I'll watch it. You know me. I'll watch any movie ever, and they have 100 movies I need to see.
I know you're the one that watches all the fucking movies. I mean, I watch movies, but
I know I'm not the average. The average person won't go there for Showtime movies, but like I said,
they got fucking like late night. Remember back when you were like a little kid and late night fucking Showtime and Cinemax.
Showtime After Dark.
Yeah, fucking Showtime and Cinemax are the ones with the best fucking fake ass porn. Showtime got that shitty documentary type. Documentary type bullshit.
So we can attest that Cinemax and
Cinemax has the best
softcore
porn. Period.
So it's Cinemax and who else?
HBO. But they're technically linked together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always get that real sex bullshit, but then after you get like a full-fledged fucking softcore porn movie. Showtime only got that bullshit, like documentary shit, like you don't give a fuck about.
Haven't you met adult film stars?
Yeah, go to those conventions, the one in New Jersey.
You do. What is it called?
Damn, I forgot the name of it. Something Expo.
Okay, we'll call it the Porn Star Expo to be sure, even though we don't know if that's the name.
That's not the name, but I mean.
So you met some porn stars. Not a lot of people can say that. What's it like? Who have you met?
Lisa Ann, all the old timers. I mean.
So you met the legends of the porn industry.
Legends. There's legends. Some new girls. Some girls I never fucking heard of.
Yo, you know what? Another things, right? You and I love to get food.
Right.
Love food.
Always.
Tell me the best place to get a pizza.
Damn, pizza. In Norwalk? Probably.
Anywhere around. We could talk about Norwalk or
I know Fairfield, because I work in Fairfield. I know Fairfield, you have Beverly's. And Fairfield, banging. But they don't deliver, so they're like famous in Norwalk. Like, all the best pizza spots don't fucking deliver. That's how you know they're fucking banging. When they don't have to fucking deliver, they make your ass go get that fucking pizza.
How about the best place to get a burger?
You know who got good burgers?
McDonald's?
No, fuck no. The Local in Sono?
Local in Sono.
The Loco. It's right across that
Local.
spot. They have good ass burgers.
Did Local make it? No, they didn't. They got closed. Local got closed.
Did they really?
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you yelling at me? I didn't close it.
Fuck that. What? No. Did they really?
It's Gonzo, bro.
When did it close? I thought that show was fucking
At least for the beginning of the summer. Or at some point in the summer.
Well, they have one in fucking Norwalk. I mean, Fairfield.
Well, the Local in Norwalk's no more. It seems that both sides where all those bars are in Norwalk are cursed.
Oh, you're fucking right.
Yeah, bro, they're done.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, I'm still there.
We could go videotape us visiting with the mics on. To listen to your disappointment when there is an empty space there.
Fuck you, man.
So the place who used to have the best burgers in Norwalk.
It used to be the Local. They had fucking good ass ribs.
They did have good food.
Fucking. How the fuck they close? used to be because they closed down. What was that fucking spot? Oh, that mac and cheese spot that closed didn't even fucking last.
That lasted only like a few months.
Right.
My brother knows the owners. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's right by Bank House.
Huh?
It
used to be where that mac and cheese burger spot used to be where
across from the Ford dealership, kind of.
No. It wasn't Sono.
Oh, was there another one?
It wasn't. Well, it was there years ago.
Okay.
Like 2-3 years ago. Fuck.
But you're talking about pizza, though.
Where it used to be Johnny Utah's, was that? No,
yeah.
Burgers. Yeah, it would be right across the street from that Little Italy.
The Slice of Italy?
Yeah, Slice of Italy, sorry.
And the mac and cheese spot turned into Johnny Utah's?
No, it was before Johnny Utah's.
Yeah, so it would turn into it?
Right.
Okay.
That
used to be the spot.
Yeah, until fucking Johnny Utah's fucking dumbasses fucking let little girls come in the fucking bars.
Yes, don't let underage drinking, and well, that's why we don't have a
You know
dance
it's funny
bar
that those same owners are the ones that own fucking Sign of the Whales?
Do they really?
Yeah.
Are they ever going to try again in a place in Norwalk?
Hell no, they're fucking done.
Even in 2024 with no bar?
Well, they got fucking
hosed for that shit.
Fucking hosed for underage multiple times. It wasn't one time. It was punched like 10 times they got.
But Sign of the Whale is still there despite that.
Yeah, but Sign of the Whale, that's their money maker. They ain't gonna
that's
fucking fuck that shit.
We'll let the other places close.
Well,
you can't take Sign.
And now Sign of the Whale got Sign of the Whale got smarter. So now they're doing what New York does. So their rooftop Sign of the Whale has the igloo.
Yeah, even right now they do.
They're I think they're starting it. They just like posted something on Facebook that they're showing that they're doing the igloo now.
Like at 505, like a 505
in
Fifth
New York.
Ave.
Yeah, they have the rooftop, so you can start going from there.
We definitely have my support that.
They're the only smart ones. Wait till fucking winter comes. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking eating outside.
Yeah, how is that? So Jose, when you were a manager at Pizza Hut,
yes,
you would order pizzas from Domino's
and bring it to Pizza Hut
to deliver it to the Pizza Hut.
We would have to lie. They would fucking wouldn't believe anything we say, so we would have to lie and be like, our children are allergic to stuff from Pizza Hut, so can you please
oh my god.
And we'll have Domino's come and bring it from the back door because they think we're bullshitting.
That's one of my favorite things.
And the good thing about working at Pizza Hut, so I don't know if you ever worked at restaurants, and I don't know if...
Okay.
So, we used to make trade deals with other fucking fast food chains.
Okay.
So, we will call Burger King up and be like, can you deliver us like 10 Whoppers, and we'll give you like 5 pizzas.
Oh, really? That's
and they would trade with us.
That's cool.
Yeah. That was the only thing good about the thing.
But everything else goes to shit, huh?
Oh, that place was fucking... No wonder that shit's closed down. Management sucked. Everybody sucked. But...
I mean, I'm sorry. That is the point. So you would work at Pizza Hut and would order Domino's to deliver to Pizza Hut.
Yes.
Man, again, that's why Pizza Hut's no longer here and Domino's still out here.
Pizza Hut around. They were like, fuck this. We can't take that shit. We're going to fucking go to Targets. The only time you find a Pizza Hut now is in Target.
Dude, like I said, I haven't been blessed enough to try some Pizza Hut.
You never tried Pizza Hut at all?
No, cause I couldn't get to it. Cause I couldn't get to it.
I mean, we can find a Pizza Hut. I mean, their stuffed crust is banging, but other than that, they used to have a fucking Pizza Hut. I think they have a Pizza Hut in Bridgeport. One.
I'm with you to find it.
I think there's one in Bridgeport. I know the one. There was 2 in Bridgeport. One we used to go to, and they turned that bitch into a Domino's.
They turned Pizza Hut into Domino's.
They took over. Fucking.
Dude, what do you prefer, Domino's or Pizza Hut?
No, I'll prefer Pizza Hut, but see, Domino's have the steak and cheese fucking pizza, and that shit's banging. If I'm paying overpriced pizza, it better be fucking steak and cheese, and that's it. Something I never had before. Because everything else fucking sucks over there.
I am so boring when it comes to pizza. I'll only eat cheese. I'll either
Why?
Because I'm such a plain and simple guy.
So you don't fuck with
I'll eat
pepperoni?
bacon. I will eat bacon.
You won't do pepperoni?
No pepperoni.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro. No pepperoni for me.
Why? How could you do that to yourself? So
Because I regular pizza needs some love too.
Yeah. I mean, you're just adding to the love.
Nah.
Fuck
I'm just kidding. I don't want to pay for the extra toppings. I don't want to pay my extra 50
Half the
cents.
fucking pizza places give you the first topping for free.
That's why I have the bacon if I have to pick a up.
Well, fuck that shit. I mean, bacon's great. I love bacon, but...
Who has the best bacon?
Well, there's a spot. If you're looking for the best bacon, there's a spot in White Plains. Best bacon. I will drive to fucking White Plains to have this bacon.
Really?
I used to go like every Sunday down to White Plains.
And this is this a breakfast spot?
Yeah, they only open till like 3 o'clock. And even their pancakes is banging.
Do they give you a good amount? I hate getting like 3 tiny pieces of bacon.
No.
Tell me, you've gone to a lot of concerts, right?
Right.
I love hearing about concerts.
The fucking Ticketmaster got my money on free because of this whole pandemic shit. I had like 3 concerts on hold.
Yeah, are y'all getting that credited back to you?
No, because they got if they're under postponement,
oh, then
you have to wait. They have a year to wait. I got at least almost $1,000.
Yeah, that happened to me too, bro. I want to see Rage Against the Machine in Madison Square Garden. For now, it's scheduled till August. But again, who knows?
Next August?
Yeah, it was supposed to be this August. Pushed a year back.
Yeah, because they got a year, or they got to give you your money back.
I said I still want to see the show, so.
But with this whole pandemic and people are not working and shit, and everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Cheaper,
That's
I wouldn't mind
true.
taking my $400 back for a concert I just paid for.
When our stimulus comes back, I'll give my extra.
They ain't fucking come with a stimulus. I've been waiting for that shit. That shit.
You don't think we're getting a second one even after the election?
Those fucking dumb Republicans.
The dumb Republicans do what?
No. Let me take that back. Yeah. No, fuck them. Dumb Republicans.
Yo, you know what's funny? I'm gonna have we're gonna talk to some hardcore Republicans on this podcast next week. Yeah, I need to hear that. I just want to pick out their brain. What's it like and stuff.
You should, with this whole shit going on, especially the stimulus package, it's like how dumb right now Congress is right now. It looks like you can't even come together. The whole country is falling apart.
Even people with who's working or having shit time.
You think about it, really think about this. Like you go to some places in fucking Europe are getting money since the pandemic starts. Every month they're getting like a $2,000, $3,000 check. Since the pandemic started, and we get one fucking $1,200 check that can't even pay people's rent.
Nope.
Especially in fucking Connecticut, in Fairfield County, you ain't getting a 1-bedroom apartment for $1,200 and think it's gonna be A-okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fucking happening. So now you're battling to give me a $1,200 check, and like you're saying no.
Yeah, it's survival of the fittest out here.
So like I respect you. Like you kind of see. Like I love how Trump is right now. Go big. Like who's the leader? The Republican leader, Mitch something.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, fuck you. If you listen to Mitch McConnell, fuck yourself, because realistically, now he's supposed to Mondays come up with a small ass bill. When you got fucking Donald Trump saying go big to Mitch McConnell's fucking offer, like realistically, what the fuck, man?
Why? Tell me, Jose, why are people like this? Why are some people so uptight? Whether you're a Mitch McConnell,
because realistically, if you really look at the rich are still getting richer. Like, think of it.
Yeah.
Think of it like, alright, not to fucking come. Look at Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon, yes.
Motherfucker cut people's jobs.
The CEO of the WWE.
Made it because said it. Cut people, a couple of hundred people's jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Said it was because of pandemic. gotta make major cuts. Then go to his quarterly meeting and just tell everybody, I just made a profit. I made a couple $100 million. Ain't no fucking big deal, but I just cut like 100 people's jobs out. That's no way equivalent to fucking $100 million or whatever he made. And he's making more money. Like, he's constantly making more money. It's just every business is doing that.
Again, that's where this mistrust and why, like I said and agreed with you, that this will take forever.
Again, don't be surprised if Donald Trump wins again. I mean, I'm voting, but I kind of feel like it's like that movie, Where's the Fucking Twist? And it's gonna fucking coming. I think it's coming.
What? So, yeah, if Donald Trump wins, how are you personally going to react to that?
The fuck can I do? I mean, it's gonna be a fucking, what is it? It's on a Tuesday?
Yeah, 2 weeks from Tuesday is the election.
Oh, well, guess what? It's gonna be fucking Wednesday, and I'm gonna call it just a regular fucking day to me. What's really gonna fucking
How do you
change?
think people are going to react, especially up here?
Oh, fucking uptight motherfuckers pissed off and shit. What the fuck can you do? People, if you want to make a change, vote. If you not gonna vote, don't bitch.
That's what I'm saying.
But then realistically, think of it. I mean, what can we do?
I'm also ready to move on from this and focus on the.
But let's be also honest. When Biden comes in, we're not expect. I mean, Trump is not going to be still going to be president on the 3rd.
He will be the president-elect, and you have to wait 2 more months for him.
Right. So I mean, he's going to do his dirty shit. Then you really once you really think about it, he ain't going to give a fuck.
Oh,
you can kiss those stimulus packages goodbye until Biden comes in.
I've always wondered, man, if you think if Trump showed a more emotional side with people sympathizing, like if you saw Trump cry, like if you saw a video of Trump crying over something, you'd be like, oh my God, maybe he is human, or am I bugging on that? You can say I'm bugging if you think so. I bring this up because it's amazing, because Trump does everything he can. Trump does everything, does all these bad, despicable things.
What has he done?
Like to hell, I don't like
to
Trump.
hell. Okay.
I'm not a Trump. I'm not no way a Trump supporter or sympathizer, but it is amazing how literally everything he does just always magically pisses people off. Like everything he does, almost.
Well,
like, you know what I mean? Like, he deserves all the flack he gets. Trust me.
I think he deserves way more than that, but I mean, he deserves way more. I just think.
Like, I'm just amazed to see the people's reactions with Trump, and exactly why I consider myself a moderate. And maybe it's that it's not that I don't take what he says seriously, because I do, but I'm just like.
But you should take what he says more seriously.
I do take it seriously, but like you said, basically I'm saying what you're saying. Like, tomorrow's Wednesday, the next day. I have to do my life.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Really, it's your one vote. I mean, it's your vote.
Like, you know what I mean by that? Like I'm amazed to see how. I'm just amazed to see people's reactions to Trump. That's all I'm really saying. At the end of the day, it's just amazing. It fascinates me.
Yeah. I see your point of view on it.
Not saying like you should support him, you should do that.
No.
I'm not voting for him.
I mean, it's gonna be funny if he does win and see everybody's fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking. You got people acting stupid like I'm gonna leave America if he's.
That's the point. That's what I'm talking about. That's the thing that's amazing.
All them fucking celebrities and shit. Well, the fuck. I mean.
That's what I'm talking about. That's amazing. Like, you remember that clip of during his inauguration, you just see that girl in the glasses.
Yes.
She took the time to go all the way to that march.
Right.
She took the time to go all the way to the inauguration, put her knees, and when he officially was sworn in, screaming, "No!" I'm just like, wow, some people are really that affected by it.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not that person who's going to be screaming, "No!" I just want to focus on everything I'm doing in my life. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I think that's also, I mean, do you not think that's also our problem? Because we don't realistically give a fuck. I think we give a fuck to the extent. But then if you look at Donald Trump supporters, they're like fucking. We're like, think of it like we're like at a 5 or a 6 on the give a fuck meter. But Trump supporters, them motherfuckers are at a fucking 10.
No, you definitely. Like, as you said, and I don't put it on a pedestal like that. I do focus, and am disgusted by a lot of the things he says, and he does upset me, but I'm able to sleep at the end of the day.
Right, I mean,
there are a lot of people who aren't.
We're like at 6, like we give a fuck, but then we're looking at them like, them motherfuckers are at 10, and they're like ready to go blow up the fucking world for this motherfucker, and it's like, really?
Yeah, like, you have to focus more on these local elections and stuff
right.
like that.
Like that's where I'm more worried about. Trump, I will hope he's gone, but realistically, I'm worried about if it's a fucking Republican runs the House and the Senate, we're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
We're so fucked.
Yeah, we have to.
That's where I'm more focused. I'm more curious and worrying about is the Senate and the House and where that fucking goes than the presidency. Because if we at least control that, we can kind of tame Trump if he wins. But if it's an all Republican show, we're so fucked. I'm about to join Tommy Lee and move the fuck out of this country.
Like that, and supporting like that. You'll definitely see that Supreme Court justice go in.
Right. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, we're looking at a pretty much a setup where we're all
decides everything for the next 4 years.
It's either gonna go really good, or it's gonna really go really really bad, and it's gonna happen really really fast. And it's like people are not really. You could see the ones that don't give a fuck are not comprehending.
Yeah.
Comprehending that the seriousness.
Of course, that's definitely what I think about too. Like, maybe I should take this more seriously. Like, when Trump said this joke that made me laugh.
Right.
He said, like, when he was talking about the senior citizens,
right.
He said, most people don't know I'm a senior citizen. I thought that was a funny joke, because that's a dad joke anybody can say.
Right.
So I said to my friend, he's very politically minded, my friend Ryan, who I've had on this podcast.
Right.
Hey, Ryan got mad at like, what are you saying? This isn't funny.
Right.
And he writes all these things. This isn't funny because of this, that, and the other. It's like, I'm just sorry. That was just a funny, non-political joke that my dad would say, you know?
Right.
He's not a senior citizen. But, like, any dad, any corny older person can say that joke.
Right.
And Trump said it. But should I take it more seriously because he said it as the president? Yes, I do think he needs to take that aspect and be more presidential.
I think his stature is what I think he wouldn't give a fuck if your mom and dad would said it, and that would be funny. But I think because he's the president.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't very presidential what he said.
Right, and I think also he got the coronavirus. Yes, but that motherfucker, you don't. Please tell me. I mean, you would believe that this motherfucker got some fucking antidote or.
Yeah, he did go really quick. It was
exactly.
that one weekend.
You can't tell me he didn't take something. Motherfucker, we paid Pfizer and all them fucking for their vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
So you trying to tell me, like, he didn't try it? Take one of them? Like, he knows something that we don't know?
Yeah, or then, people are saying, like, did he really have it?
I mean, I'm not going to go full-fledged conspiracy theory on this bullshit, but, I mean, you'd be kind of stupid to think that the most powerful man in the fucking world didn't have like leg up on a fucking vaccine.
I think that's a very fair thing to say right now.
I mean, this motherfucker on a Friday fucking supposedly fucking coughing his ass, couldn't breathe and shit, and on a Monday he's back to fucking work.
When you put it that way, that is.
And everybody else is fucking struggling.
Oh yeah, man.
Like 2 weeks later, still having fucking symptoms.
Yo, so why don't you tell me? Let's go on. Let's stick it to the conspiracy theory stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what conspiracy theories really make you think?
Like, name me one.
All right, I'll name you some conspiracy theories, and you tell me if you believe it or not.
Go ahead.
Aliens.
I believe there's aliens.
Why is that? Let's get this part of the Joe Rogan type stuff.
I mean, there's got to be something out there. There's no way fucking hell we're by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
No way in fucking hell. There's so many fucking planets and different galaxies out there, and you're trying to tell me we're the only fucking ones, and then you want to tell me we don't know about it, or there's someone out there that knows about it? Fuck out of it. Like, if you think of it, even if you even mess with history, Egypt, the pyramids, even give you signs and scriptures. You think of Stonehenge, certain things.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why is that thing just there?
Right, there's certain things that are out there that you can't be explained, and there's a reason why it can't be explained. I mean, I think there are aliens. I think there's a reason. I think we look, and the thing of like, we look up the skies. There's a lot of monuments and stuff from past history that has something to do with that. There's always something that's going on. They're always picturing something that's in the sky. Why? I mean, to us, even now, we don't know shit. We look up the sky, we barely see fucking stars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where do we come up with fucking like our signs and shit like that? Who figured that fucking map out and picked the day, September 26th, you're this sign.
You're the Capricorn.
Yeah, you're a fucking Scorpio. Congratulations.
What are you?
What, sign?
Yeah, what's your sign? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a fucking Cancer. Which I truly don't believe, because I'm not Cancers are supposedly emotional people, and I'm not emotional.
Really? You are the exception.
I feel like I am. I'm a fucking cold-hearted motherfucker, I tell you that right now. Like, I don't cry. I don't do none of that bullshit.
Yo, tell me another. Alright, let's go some more. What do you believe about JFK? What do you think happened to JFK?
Oh, the fucking government did that. Come on.
Why
There's no way in hell that motherfucking...
Why the government? Well, why would they want to kill him? As if you've seen JFK, the movie, Kevin Bacon, they have to know why he was killed.
I mean, politically, he was becoming somewhere the government can't control, correct?
Ooh. I mean, I'm asking you. I have no idea.
Go on that line. They did it. I mean,
think so? Do you think they hired Lee Harvey Oswald? I mean, that is kind of...
I think they hired him, and he was gonna fucking rat, and they fucking killed him.
Yeah, it's
and
kind of...
Didn't the guy that killed him died later? Or
yeah,
what?
So the way it works, Lee Harvey Oswald gets arrested.
Right.
2 days before he's about to get questioned, where he can admit, or they can figure out if he killed the President of the United States. And it just so happens this guy named Jack Ruby shows up and shoots him on live TV. Right as he's about to get questioned for murdering the President of the United States. He just so happens to get killed. Then, yes, that is kind of weird. And then Jack Ruby dies of cancer, a very apparently aggressive form of cancer, like very quickly once he went to prison.
Yeah. How convenient.
Yo, what do you think about the Epstein?
Oh. Do we even have to really even figure that one out? I mean,
what do you think? What do you think happened?
Fucking Donald Trump, that motherfucker did it. All the motherfuckers did it.
So you're like on Joe Rogan. And Epstein didn't kill himself.
Hell fucking no. There's no way in fucking hell. All them... He got dirt. He was gonna rat every motherfucker out.
How did those cameras just all of a sudden not be able to work?
I mean...
At that time.
And then whatever happened to the security guards, what happened to them?
Exactly. Didn't they...
They just got in trouble and it's like, hey, you just fucking let the most important witness, and probably in the 20th century, die. We're just gonna be like, you're suspended for 2 weeks, you know? Come back to work another time. Or we'll let you go. I mean, they probably paid him a couple of million to shut the fuck up and be out. Go to fucking Guam or some bullshit.
Yo, what about the moon? Was the moon landing faked?
Oh, that's a good one. I mean, I can see, I'm 50-50 on that one. I mean, I can see where people can be like, we didn't go, why haven't we gone back? And then that's a real good question, why haven't we gone back?
Well, we did go back, like, a few times after, but yes, we haven't gone back since the 70s.
How many times have we gone to the moon? 6? 5? 4?
So we went from Apollo 11 to Apollo 18. We failed to get there in 13.
Okay,
So, yes.
We landed?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
So why have we stopped?
I don't know.
I mean, if we went...
Unless they say, like, we've already figured...
So what's the conspiracy theory then on it? if we went there like 5 times.
Well, but yeah, that's why we're asking about that, and they specifically talk about the conspiracy theories for the first moon landing, but they don't talk about the other ones. The other times we
I
went.
thought we only went there one time. I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world. I know we tried to go there, but I thought we landed one time.
Yeah, we went there. Let me do Google real quick. How many times have we been to the moon? According to my Google search.
Went to the moon. I'm talking about landing on the moon.
Sorry, how many times have we landed on the moon? Yeah, 6 crew missions. Alright, I was at one off. 6 times we went to the moon.
And only filmed it one time?
No, we filmed them the other times. Like, there's other
So
times.
where the fuck everybody's give a fuck about the first time or not?
That's the point. Like, why is this conspiracy theory even a thing when we go on 6
People
other
got
times?
no fucking lot of time on their hands.
I'll tell you one conspiracy theory that's just absurd.
What?
Why? Why? Oh, I lost your thought. The other one I was thinking was flat earthers. How does anyone actually believe that when we have been going to space? Do you believe? You don't believe the Earth is flat, do you? I mean, if you do, we could.
Motherfucker, I do not think the Earth is flat.
You're not like Kyrie Irving who said that the Earth's flat.
And the motherfucker went all over the world. That's the funny part.
But yeah, no, it's not good enough for him. Yo, you know about the chemtrails conspiracy theory?
The what?
Chemtrails?
What's that?
It's I'll show you right here. It's these things. They say that like you put they're brainwashing us and stuff. Have you ever heard that conspiracy
Oh,
theory?
yeah.
What do you think? You think that's you think these there's some
No,
chemtrails?
I don't
I saw them like a week ago,
Did you?
and I was like,
How
think it was with Brendan
okay,
or
then
something.
how would those conspiracy theories that believe that shit, how does it work?
all right. So the little blurb it has on here, it says, also known as SLAP, Secret Large Atmospheric Program. The theory alleges that water condensation trails, and parentheses contrails, from aircraft consist of chemical or biological agents or contain a supposed toxic of aluminum, strontium, and barium under secret government policies. An estimated 17% of people globally believe that the theory to be true or partly true. In 2016, the Carnegie Institute of Science published the first ever peer-reviewed study of the chemtrail theory, and 76 out of 77 participants participating in atmospheric chemists and geochemists stated they'd seen no evidence to support the chemtrail theory. So basically, they're just saying that they think they're, like I said, brainwashing us and shit like that.
Yeah, I think you have a better chance of better conspiracy theories like brainwashing with TVs.
Yo, you heard about the? Have you heard about the new Coke theory?
The new Coke?
Yeah.
Like the Coke I sniff or the Coke I drink?
No good. Coca-Cola.
Alright, go ahead.
So the new Coke, a theory claims that the Coca-Cola company intentionally changed an inferior formula of new Coke with the intent of either driving up demand for the original product or permitting the reintroduction of the original formula.
Well, them motherfuckers, we don't even know what's in the fucking Coke.
They said, isn't there cocaine in Coca-Cola?
I mean, we don't know. I mean, people are throwing shit out there. I know there's acid.
Good acid or bad acid?
Well, I mean, there's, I don't know, realistically, I mean, Coke is bad for you, period. So, but it doesn't kill you, so it could be either or, and you're, what do you want to argue about? I thought there's acid in it. I mean, there's reasons why it's in the, whatever's in it's not, nobody knows what's technically in it. Ain't like the patent or the fucking recipe for it's like locked up in a vault or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yo, have you heard this theory about the Clintons being spies and assassins?
I mean, with the whole Hillary shit, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh boy, man. Oh boy.
Hillary Clinton, I mean, like a spy, like James Bond type spy?
Yeah, they're apparently spies, what do you say? And there's a bunch of vaccine conspiracy theories that we
Well, I believe the vaccine, I think whatever, like this whole fucking coronavirus shit, I believe we put it out. I think with science, I think it's kind of hard for me to believe it's bad. was the one that fucking did it. One bat, one person.
Oh man, what?
When you have a research facility at the city where Wuhan and shit, it's like kind of convenient, don't you think? Oh, sorry.
Oh man, no worries. Is the camera good still? It's still, you can see me?
Yeah, you
good.
do.
Cool. I don't know, man. It's just sad. I know I'd like to hope not that it wasn't biowarfare or whatever, but...
Well, I don't know if it's biowarfare. I mean, maybe there's something bigger out there. I mean, obviously with the, like we were talking about, the Jeffrey Epstein, like there's something bigger out there. I mean, something really bigger out there. I think it's just, like, the stuff that's going on with Jeffrey Epstein's and, like, little stuff are like little cracks, but they're little cracks to a bigger picture that we're not seeing.
Yeah, why don't we end it with there's got to be, is there any happy conspiracies? I looked up fun conspiracy theories, like apples.
Like the Miranda effect, there's some conspiracy theories like
What's
that?
What's a Miranda effect?
Where you believe, like, not Miranda, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name already.
Miranda, like Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton?
No. The guy from Africa. He went to prison for a long ass time.
Nelson Mandela?
Mandela effect, there you go.
What happened?
The Mandela effect, where you believe it's one thing, you find out it's something else, but you're so fucking, like, some people never think he never went to prison.
Oh, okay. Do you believe that? Do you think he was just chilling for many years?
Some people, Nelson Mandela never went to prison, some people believe he did went to prison, but he technically went to prison. I mean, it's proving he went to prison, but some people strictly believe he never went to prison. Or like there's one with the name, remember when we were younger and we had those little fucking, like, little bear family, fuck.
The Berenstein Bears?
Yes.
What's the conspiracy for that? Because
like the name of that, what you just said, some people believe that's not the name of it. Some people thought it was another name for it. I forgot the name.
Berenstein Bears?
Something like that.
Because I'm looking at the fun conspiracy theories and that came up. So it's just, what's the conspiracy about that it's a different name?
It's a Miranda effect that people believe it's not what it is. It was changed.
Do you believe Eminem there's a clone version of Eminem? Have you heard that one?
A clone version? Yeah, his name is Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, this is what I'm looking at. Lord is lying about it. You ever heard, this was a weird one. Katy Perry's actually a grown-up John Benet Ramsey, you know her? That's what they said.
Really?
That's what this thing says.
Damn, bro.
There's one that said Michael Jackson was the same person as LaToya Jackson.
I heard about that.
Why?
They have the same features.
You heard about Khloe Kardashian's really OJ's daughter?
Yeah.
You believe that one, or?
I mean, no. She doesn't look nothing like OJ.
You know the Bob Dylan song "Blowing in the Wind"? Someone said a random New Jersey high school student wrote that and he stole it.
Well, I never heard the song, so I probably did not know.
Nicki Minaj is just lip syncing sped up Jay-Z vocals.
Probably would look for her fucking career like realistic. Just back in like the early 2000s, middle of 2010, everybody's like Nicki Minaj. Guess we know who won that rivalry between Cardi B and her.
Looking at a bunch from this Vulture article. Elvis faked his death. I've heard a few of those. Tupac faked his death. Do you believe any of the fake death ones?
No.
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman, but people believed that for the longest time until the anniversary of his death, and then everybody gave up on that. because he talked about it, faking his death, and then he comes back like, fucking like 50 years later or whenever.
So they're waiting for him. Hey, I'm back, and no.
Everybody waited for that. They made a big fucking thing about it. Because like his daughter came and said, no, he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah. How about your Yankees, kid?
You want to talk about the Yankees?
Fucking Yankees.
Yeah, I can't find any more conspiracy. So yeah, the Yankees are.
Thank
I think
God
this is the one. Listen, I'm not as because it's such a weird season. I'm probably not as upset as I probably would be. But I mean, I still think it would have been a legit championship. But I'm like, fine.
I think
2020 being 2020, you know.
I think the Astros stole the one we were supposed to win.
Oh, that's a conspiracy theory I could go all day on about the not only. I mean, they got caught with the.
You're talking about the jersey.
Yeah, Jose Altuve
Jersey,
wore a buzzer.
hold his jersey and shit.
And he had to, for some reason, go inside. They said, "Don't rip my shirt off! Don't rip my shirt off!" Because I have a buzzer. Because I knew an off-speed pitch was coming. Chapman was throwing fastballs, and then all of a sudden he was locked in and waited to cut that few half a seconds after for the off-speed and took it deep, and just oh my god! I think there's something to that. I will say that.
Why? I mean, something to Astro cheating. I mean, and it's proven that.
I mean, already getting caught with the trash cans and figuring out other ways.
I mean, it's just the Jose still says he never did it, right? He still, he's fucking lying. That motherfucker. Listen, my name's Jose, and I cheat half the fucking time, so I know that motherfucker's cheating. Fucking bullshit.
Dude, you know the thing about like especially the Astros and stuff. What I've learned in all sports, if they could figure out, you'd be surprised. So many athletes, if they could figure out an edge, and they don't get caught, they would still do it. I think Mickey Mantle said, if he knew steroids were a thing, he would have used them way back then to help him.
I mean, I think if there's a way now, I mean, if I was being a baseball player, if there's something I can take that gives me the upper hand, and I know I'm not gonna get caught.
Yeah, and you know, steroids
wouldn't take it.
Steroids don't make you a better baseball player. They just make you hit the ball farther and you get faster recovery.
It doesn't give you the better skill, but it does give you advantage in power and speed.
Exactly.
And
you'll hit it farther, but
you know. But still an advantage any way you say it.
And I don't think it's as much of an advantage compared. I mean, obviously it's not like taking a protein sheen and not taking it. That's technically taking it.
But you also think of like Barry Bonds. I hate fucking Barry Bonds, but I do give him credit. Yeah, you could tell he was roided up like
easily.
But I mean, he still needed to hit the fucking ball to get there.
Yeah, you don't automatically hit baseballs taking
roids.
I mean, yeah, if you really look at him before, like his early years with the Pirates to the Giants.
Yeah, fucking look at when he's in the Pirates. That motherfucker's skinny as fuck.
Bro, what about the wrestling wrestlers warrior? You think The Rock takes something? I hope not.
No, I doubt it. I mean, even if he did, who gives a fuck?
You think Cena?
See, that's the thing with Cena. I doubt Cena because Cena he stays adamant that he never takes shit.
And he looks the exact same size.
Right, and I think if he ever got caught, it'll fucking destroy him. So and he's blowing up so much now. Now he has a fucking DC TV show coming out.
Yeah.
And shit like that, movies out there. It'll fucking destroy his career coming out if he came out with some shit like that. But I never understood, especially in pro wrestling, who gives a fuck if they take steroids or not.
That wasn't that the main argument to get him out of the steroid scandals? Like, listen.
Who?
Vince McMahon. He said these are not athletes. These are
it's predetermined fucking fake wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. They're not doing it for a competitive edge. They're just doing it for the same. They're just doing it as an actor. You know.
Right. I mean, taking the trial for what?
Remember he went to, that steroid trial?
Yeah, I know about it. I know all about it.
But I'm saying, like, wasn't that one of the arguments that helped him get off the hook? Like, these aren't athletes, these are...
No, what helped him get off the hook was the testimony of one of the, so supposedly one of the secretaries was testifying that he was taking steroids, Hogan was taking steroids, and all that shit. But when it came down to it all, I think one of the testimonies didn't come accurate, so he was let go. And then realistically, part of the argument was that it's not real, but since at that time it was still under sports commissions that they still have to go by their regulation. But like right now, I mean, they do steroid testing, but it's not because it's because they don't want the fucking slack of it.
Yeah, that bad PR, especially after what happened with Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, you had like early 2000s and even late 1990s, everybody was fucking dying.
Yeah.
Because of steroid use, and it was just giving them a bad name. And I think the Chris Benoit incident was kind of the iceberg that hit the Titanic on that matter. But
you know, what a time, man. You know, we've been at it for doing good.
Yeah.
Going fast, you know. Why don't you wrap up with a few more random questions?
Go ahead.
Yo, tell me. I love saying these. Tell me a funny bar story or experience. Something that really hilarious happened at the bar.
The only funny one I can think of on the top of my head is the one thing I hate about what guys do. So I have a best friend. I'm going to keep his name anonymous, but his last name goes with money.
Okay,
the one thing
dude money.
The one thing I hate the most he does is we'll go to a bar and he'll see a hot girl across the bar.
Okay.
And he'll go to the bartender and is like, you get that girl whatever she wants to drink. Right?
So anything that
And the bartender will go to the girl and the bartender will be like, well, he's gonna buy you a drink, and then she gets some expensive shit. I distinctly remembered it was like a $20 drink, $30 drink. Gives the girl, he gets the bill for it, and then he gives a fucking wave. I never understood this, like a fucking wave, like, hey, it's for me. Like, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Takes the drink, non-knowledging him, so it's whatever. I keep going on my day talking to some other girl. And then I notice she's walking around the bar, and he's trying to get her attention, and the motherfucker just blows off. And I thought, and then you could just see his whole demeanor goes to shit. And I thought it was the funniest shit in the world.
Oh,
like, you
man.
big pussy, you should just went off to the girl and gave the drink yourself, or walk up and introduce yourself. I always thought that was funny, but ain't nothing crazy like that. Yeah.
One random thing, I went to a Yankee game, but the old stadium. So you know, there's a net for foul balls behind home plate.
Right. I went to the last Boston game in that stadium.
Oh yeah, at the old Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Yo, this dude jumped from the. I don't think it was a suicide attempt, but he just being a dumbass. He jumped from the.
To the net?
From the top of the upper deck to the net, and he landed perfect. He landed in it. Didn't get hurt at all. Had cops waiting for him. I remember seeing all these people like swarm up together, like a preacher saying, "Stand up now!" And everyone just looking. And you just see this dude on the net.
You know, one of the funny thing about stuff like that, you want to. I always, if I can pick a time, if I could pick a game that I was in, I always wanted to go to that Cubs game where homeboy fucks up the foul ball.
So if you wanted to go to any baseball game, you'd be at the Steve Bartman game.
Yes.
Steve Bartman game.
Just to see
2003
everybody
NLCS Game 6.
fucking shit on.
Yeah, so you see, so the people don't know, Cubs are 5 outs away from going to the World Series. First time since, at that point, 1945. Balls hit Florida Marlins, Chicago Cubs. Luis Castillo hits into the foul area. Moises Alou is positioned to catch the foul ball. Then you see this dude in glasses and headset kind of like this. And he puts his hand, and he takes the foul ball away. Even though that should have been called fan interference, and that would be.
But he wouldn't even if you really look at the angle, that he wouldn't even. Moses Malou is a good, decent hitter, but he would have never fucking caught that ball. He would never caught that shit off.
Yeah, but and it didn't help because he was really wild and pissed off, and then they just went on a rant.
Fuck! I wish that's the one time.
That's the one game you wish you would see.
I would see if you want some shit to go down. You knew it was like they were throwing shit at that nigga.
They were pissed. Yeah, they were at that point. They were waiting over 60 years to get back in the World Series. At that point, it was 95 years since they won the whole World Series.
Right.
And he just extended it another 13 years until then.
Right.
Yeah, I think the one game I would love to see, if I could go to any baseball, stick with baseball for this, I would go to see that 2003 ALCS Aaron Boone game.
Yes, I was just going to say that. If it was one a happy, feel-good moment.
I like that.
That game.
That, and I would just see the...
What was it, Game 7?
ALCS.
Yes.
I think the anniversary was a few days ago.
I became an Aaron Boone fan for the rest of my life and then, didn't he fucking, wasn't that whole shit, Alex Rodriguez was supposed to come to the Yankees, but then they got Aaron Boone instead. He hits that fucking home run, right?
Yeah, what happened was Aaron Boone got injured in a
basketball game.
Yeah, and then they signed A-Rod. A-Rod's going to probably sign with the Boston Red Sox. And we know what happened.
I remember that.
But now he has a chance to redeem himself trying to win the World Series. Been a great manager in the regular season, and these awful, disgusting playoff losses. Do you honestly think he's going to, on a side note, do you think they're going to keep him if he constantly ain't winning it? Like in 2 more, you really think, this year was kind of a fucked up season. All right, whatever. Next season, we get back to normal, somewhat in the normal schedule. Now, their system, you can tell with the coronavirus and things, it works. So now you can have a regular fucking season, and we still don't win it. Do you think he don't cut that? Because how long you been having the job, and he still didn't? 3 years. I think they would have kept him because Brian Cashman loves him that much. I don't think they would let him. By the way, Brian Cashman in person is a wonderful man. Yeah, you met Brian Cashman? Yeah. I know the story, but tell it for our audience. Like, how do you meet Brian Cashman? The general manager of the New York Yankees. Well, I don't know. We're supposed to put this out, but he goes to the Darien Country Club. Okay. I'm not saying which one, but he goes at night. My brother used to work there, and when he would do like raffle events, and he would have Yankees like autographs, like the whole team, stuff like that. Win season tickets or like some shit like only rich people can fucking win. Yeah. So and then I had an opportunity to just work there for a day just to do it, and he would have a nice conversation with him. We talked about everything but baseball. Because I didn't want to let him know that was a fucking mark for fucking Yankees baseball, but... I hear you. Quick nudge on that one. You didn't get that moment with him, I'm saying? Nah. Oh, man. Why don't we round it up with one more really random question, or... Before I think of that question, what do you have to say, if there's anything else to add with this podcast, or is there anything you want to talk about? No, you're good so far. I like how random it is, and we can just talk and bullshit, and it just gets better, and we can just keep going. Like, for real talk, we talk for like an hour and a half, and it doesn't. Yeah, at this moment, the uncut raw footage is at 1:43, 1 hour 43 minutes. And it doesn't feel like that, which is nice, and which is cool, because you can honestly, I can picture myself listening to your podcast and just going to work. Yeah, that's the point of it, and just put it in on. I hope to one day interview like cool, high-profile people. So I want to just start small with people like you. And I did my first Zoom I did my first trio podcast yesterday. Went out to Jersey, 2 buddies, and they thought it was fast too. And I just hope to give something to the people as a nice distraction. I wonder if you can do something. I wonder if the bigger you get, the more you can. Like
cameos are doing like short things. Now you can message people and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like now I'm hearing Cameo might do where you can interview, like set up interviews with them, like 20, 30-minute interviews.
Oh really?
That's what they look like, and they might add to it.
That's definitely something I would really will invest in.
$300 have a, but I mean if you have the money for it, it's like $300 you can have an interview with a Yankees great or whatever, and just have a bullshit conversation with them.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout with that.
Or you know what you should do? A suggestion. If you do it like an intro, like an intro video, like a little, you know how people have a little intro thing going, or be like, hey, this is such and such. Listen, you're listening to the Matt Brown, blah blah blah, whatever. You can just pay someone that came up like whatever and be like, just tell them what to say and they'll do it.
Yeah, like if I ran into Derek Jeter, it's like, hey, can you
or
just say?
Or if you didn't want to pay for it, but I mean, it'd be kind of hot. You start your podcast off and you're like, God, fucking someone big and be like, you're listening to the Matt Brown podcast.
This is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Listen to the Matt Brown podcast.
Right.
I can't do it Arnold impression, but yeah.
It would be kind of some slick where it'd be like, I mean, you're starting, but you seem legit. Where you're like, all right, if fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger is listening to him, I might have to pay attention to what he's got to say.
Yes, sir. Definitely not forgetting about what you just said. I appreciate that. I guess my last random question before we say goodbye is, tell me a funny story that happened at a movie theater once, if you can think of it.
I saw two people fucking.
You saw two people having sex in the movie theater.
Yeah.
In the middle of the movie.
Not even in the middle. It was first fucking. So Bridgeport. Give you a backstory. So movie theaters are all like there's a movie theater in every fucking town in Fairfield County.
Right.
So there's always now every movie theater you got assigned seat bullshit.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have that first week movie, all the fucking tickets, the only fucking seats left are the front row. Ain't nobody fucking taking front row seat. But you really want to fucking see this movie, so what you'll do is go to the Bridgeport movie theater, the one that's right connected to the Fairfield movie theater, so they're like right next to each other. So we go to the Bridgeport movie theater, and I forgot, it was some scary, stupid movie. And we got there dumb early to make sure we get tickets, but realistically, there's only like 10 people the whole fucking movie there. So we got there fucking early for no fucking reason. And so we get our tickets, and there's always some fucking 90-year-old man fucking ripping our tickets. Whatever, we get in there, and then we turn to the left, and you see this like two fucking young Spanish couples this girl's fucking just on top of this and bouncing. And
no clothes and nothing?
No, you could tell that they had clothes on, but you could tell his hands were on her titties.
Oh, okay.
So, but you can tell she's just hopping fucking like she's like the Easter bunny. So whatever. And she sees us, she jumps off real fucking quick.
Like, ah!
Yeah, you can tell she's putting her panties back on. And me and my other boys, we were just looking at each other, trying to act like we don't see shit. But they were so fucking shocked that we jumped in so early. Like, we didn't even see them.
Are these like two workers and like getting
No,
on,
they're
like
two random like fucking people waiting like deep in the corner, just waiting to fucking the movie start. And they're like, you know what? It's fucking dead. Let's just get it in. And we're like, fuck it.
Oh,
I felt bad because I felt like a cop blocked the motherfucker.
I'm sure she loved him back, maybe.
Well, sure,
now they can Netflix and chill. Was this pre-Netflix and chill days?
I was during Netflix and chill, but fuck it. They just like that spontaneous fuck.
Oh, man, Jose.
Yeah.
You're a character, and that's why I love you, man. All right, with that, it's been fun. Thank you for taking the time. I hope you had as much fun as I have.
Yeah, can't wait to do it again.
All right, man. I want you here, and we'll do it again real soon.
Yes, sure.
All right, with that, that's my time with Jose Rivera, and we'll talk to you really, really soon.